Well, hey everybody, welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with Oberon, and me, Banshee. And it's me, Banshee, with my Material Matters segment, your weekly tarot keys to success in business, education, and finance. Welcome to the show. Welcome, welcome all. Well, it's tax season in the U.S., and we've been going at it, trying to get all our paperwork together. As a matter of fact, as I'm filming this later today on Saturday, we're going to the tax preparer. Woohoo! So we're at the end of our process, we think. So good luck to everybody else dealing with that fun. All right, well, we have some moon action this week, so it is time for the Moonology Manifestation Oracle by Yasmin Boland. Let's see what we can manifest in this crazy environment we're living in. We survived Windhamageddon yesterday here in Michigan, the lower peninsula. We had incredibly high winds all day. We only lost power temporarily and had a couple hiccups with our internet, but all was well. And our trees survived. I've seen some trees that have fallen or lost a lot of branches. I saw one that kind of looks like it almost half of it got broken away, which is kind of sad. All right, well, we have the first quarter moon in Libra, and it says, keep your heart open. Okay. Are you too attached to someone or perhaps to your current goal? It's a wonderful thing to care deeply. However, if you start to smother the person or situation you love, you could run into trouble. Work with others as you move towards your goals, but don't become so dependent that you give away your power. Keep your heart open. The card can also suggest that it's time to negotiate something, and the way to manifest your goals now could be to come up with a solution that pleases everyone. The manifesting mix. There needs to be adored here, which is fine. We all have that trait to an extent, but if it tips you into self-doubt, it's gone too far. It's important that you do, on the manifesting mindset, it's important that you don't allow yourself to get set in your ways. Keep your heart and mind open. Believe in your gorgeousness. And there is no manifesting affirmation for this card, but it's interesting to me being too attracted to something or too in love with something, a goal, a passion, something you're passionate about. Sometimes that could cause trouble. I mean, you believe in it so much that you don't realize that when it's not working, and it may be costing you more than that you can really afford. So it's important to realize that. It's also important to realize, too, that there was something else here I wanted to point out. About the negotiating thing. and the idea, a solution that pleases everybody. Well, you know, if you're in business for yourself and you're a creator, you're creating products, a product line, or you're a service, even for that matter, I think here, you know, you have to make sure that everybody's going to love it, right? Everybody's going to adore it, that it pleases everybody. And not only that, if you have a team working on the project or goal, they have to really appreciate and like it too. So be sure that, you know, you check in with everybody, check into their concerns, and see, you know, if you can't tweak something to make everybody feel happy. So the idea of keeping an open mind and an open heart is very important in the business world. We do need to remain open and not close ourselves off to things that we may love, but they're not going to sell. Let's put it that way for now. All right. Good luck with that, everyone. There is a lot of astrology going on here and stuff. So we will get to that in a moment. I'll just give some news right now. It's very little. The war continues. The Strait of Hormuz, ships are not getting through. There have been some ships that were set on fire. And so I do believe people feel, and also the U.S.'s promise of escorting ships through just hasn't seemed to happen yet. So this is real risky financial times because not getting the oil through could affect a lot of things going forward. Shipping costs will increase. You know, your land and air shipping costs will increase because of the fuel cost increases. So there's a lot of hidden costs here. Your food and stuff may go up again because of the costs of getting them shipped. So really, this is bad. This is just bad timing. I don't know what to say. And also, it doesn't look like it's going to end really soon or end really well. It's just now Iran is taking a more harder line stance on what they will agree to for even a ceasefire. And we are in a bad spot, and there's terrorist attacks happening that are scaring people in this country, some of them obviously related to this situation. And we're in a bad place. And watch your investments right now. Watch your investments very carefully. All right. Okay, I want to mention right now to everybody that these readings I'm about to do for the astrological signs of the zodiac are for the week of March 15th through March 21st. And during this time period, the moon will be traveling on March 15th it will be in Aquarius and then traveling all the way to Aries, transiting into Taurus on the 21st. That's a transition day. So it's going to go through Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, and then to Taurus. The new moon is in Pisces on March 18th. Okay, are you ready? It's Aries season. It's Aries season. Am I excited? You bet I am. So, the sun enters Aries on March 20th. Woohoo! All right. And it's St. Patrick's Day. As you can see, I'm all in on the green. St. Patty's Day is on March 17th. Okay, I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong, and I apologize for that. Eid al-Fitr begins at sundown on March 19th. Also the end of Ramadan, March 19th. And finally, let's talk about Aries season once more, because guess what? The beginning of Aries season is bringing us more good news. Guess what goes direct on March 20th? Woohoo! Mercury, that's who. Yes, so there's a lot to celebrate this week. If you're an Aries, happy birthday in advance. If you're an Aries like me. All right, let's get this thing started. And let's start with Aries, of course. Sun, Moon, and Rising. This reading is for us for the week ahead. I'm counting on this being a lucky week for us, Aries, because you know, as well as the sun going into Aries, I'm not sure if the moon is in Aries. I believe it would be. The moon will probably be either entering or in Aries that day as well. And so I just feel like there's some auspicious stuff for us this week. I hope I'm right. Okay, my fellow Aries, let's see what's out there this week. I have to say, some of our cards for the collective this week are not very good ones. There's just a few points of light ahead. So let's see what we can do here. We do start off kind of negatively with the Page of Wands reversed. And you have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is upright. Ooh, and the Three of Swords is upright as well. Well, sad news, okay? Sad news. If you combine the Three of Swords with the Page of Wands, it sounds like some disappointing business news or financial news is coming your way this week. And remember, I said to keep in mind, guard and watch your investments this week. So be careful where you invest this week, because we just don't know what's going down, with this war effort. And, any kind of maneuver could tip the stock markets and things either way. So be aware here that you may not be able to, you really desired some new beginning or some fresh start to take place, or for you to initiate something new. Maybe it's even for you students thinking you're going to go to school, this summer, go to college this summer, and you're trying to, you're applying. But there's disappointing news, setbacks. You may have to put it off a while, and don't let this bring you down. Don't let this defeat you. Just realize there may be a better time for you to initiate what you want to get started. Good luck with that. Ooh. Hey, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. All right. Taurians have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is upright. But the Queen of Cups is not. The Queen of Cups is reversed. And boo-hoo, the Empress is reversed as well. Well, this still might be the last hurrahs of Mercury retrograde, Taurians, but your emotions are really up and down this week. And if you are struggling emotionally, it may be time to seek out some advice, some advice from some caring individual in the business world. If you're stressed out with overwork or long hours, I think of the TSA agents here who are not getting paid because our Congress can't decide to fund them while they battle about, ICE policies and procedures. So, there's a lot of difficulties and depression going on right now with a lot of things in the world and a lot of things with our business and financial affairs. For all of you struggling to get jobs, you're stagnating right now, and you feel it. You feel like nothing is moving forward. There's nothing you can do. Well, sometimes there are things you can do in these periods. You can plan, you can strategize, you can look at the bigger picture. You can do, you can start doing the pros and cons of making certain moves in your life. So don't Don't wallow, you know, seek advice or counseling if you need it and try to move forward, you know, try to find constructive ways to plan on your next move forward. Good luck with that. All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Geminis have the Four of Swords reversed. Whoopsie. Seven of Cups is upright, though. Interesting. And the Four of Pentacles is here. Reversed. And I see a real story here, guys. And I almost think it starts with this card. You have a lot of options and a lot of things you really want to do. You just like, you know, want to pour your energy out there. But you know, you can't do it all. And you really shouldn't do it all. Because you may scatter your energy and defeat the purpose of what you're trying to accomplish. So all the things you're trying to accomplish deserve their time and space. And so determine which ones are right for you and let the rest go for now. Sometimes you have to let things go and put your energy into, because you're going to have a lot of energy to burn this week, which is why you think you can take on more than you can handle. But no, please don't do that. Pick the most important things to focus that energy on and let the rest go for a time, okay? Good luck with that. Hey, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Well, the Ten of Cups is reversed. The Four of Wands is reversed. Sheesh, manish. But the Eight of Wands is upright. There's a lot of energy. Again, it's really interesting. It's kind of like the previous reading I just did for the Geminis. A little bit different, though, obviously. Well, with the Ten of Cups reversed and the Four of Wands reversed, something really, really needs, you know, more solidity in your business financial affairs. You're not happy if this is a workplace or business issue. The people you're working with aren't happy. Your employees aren't happy if you're running a business. And you need to do something to make people feel more stable and secure right now. Put your energy in that. Communicate with others. Try to allay their fears. I can, for example, imagine somebody who's a stock advisor at this time, trying to calm people's nerves, you know, and in these turbulent times, or help them make the right choices to firm things up. So that's true too, to see where your money and investments go, aside from career. So lots of things to consider here. So put your energy into allaying fears, allaying your own fears as well, and making things more stable. Good luck with that. Okay. What about you, Leos? Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Okay, you have the Four of Pentacles reversed to start. Spring cleaning time, maybe. Aha. Justice. Justice is reversed as well. Ooh, Death is reversed. Wow, and I mixed these cards up so good before the show. I'm surprised at all of these reversals. So let's take a look at this here. The Four of Pentacles reversed indicates to me that something, you need to let some things go to restore some balance, whether it's mindsets, whether it's judgments, you know, hoping for a certain kind of judgment that is going to go against you. You need to let it go. You need to let it go, because otherwise you're going to just stagnate. Nothing is going to change the situation. You have to let it go. This could be some investments that are not paying off. This could be some court battle, some legal proceedings that is not paying off. This could be some studies that, you know, maybe you feel you're in over your head right now, and either you should drop, you know, and take it at about a different time when you're feeling more secure and stable, or let it go and move on to something else, because right now this path is stagnating. Good luck with that, Leos. Okay, Virgos, counting on you to shake things up a little here. Sun, Moon, and Rising for your week ahead. You got the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is reversed. Wow. You got the Two of Cups reversed. Well, good. The Star is upright. Okay, Virgos, this is going to be a bit of a week for you as well. You may have to part ways with something, something that, in a way, wasn't very advantageous to you anyway. If this is parting ways with a business or an organization that, you know, either has been not paying you well or burying you under with work, there's going to be a, you know, there's an unhappy parting here. I can't help but wonder if some of you Virgos aren't going to get fired or pink slipped. It's possible here. You know, there's a lot of layoffs going on too. And you feel like everything is stacked against you. Everything is stacked against you. Don't lose hope. That's why the Star is here. It's saying, you know, there's probably something better for you out there. Your destiny, this may be telling you that your destiny lies somewhere else. So, good luck with that, Virgos. Okay. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Libras have the Four of Cups reversed. The Knight of Swords is reversed. The Knight of Cups is upright. Okay, it's really interesting to see the Knight of Swords reversed here, Knight of Cups upright. It seems like your heart is in the right place, maybe, but your head isn't. I almost feel that way. In other words, in order to find happiness in your life, sometimes we jump the gun, we make some knee-jerk reactions or decisions that we might have been better off not making. I sense here that an opportunity might come along to either what you might feel could better your conditions or ease up on you in some way. Maybe it fits your schedule better, you know, if you've got outside of work activities, maybe maybe it pays better, whatever the case may be. Maybe it's less work and less stress. Maybe it's a less stressful kind of work. But be careful and make sure this decision is right for you. Follow your heart on this. Don't just leave a bad situation behind because, you know, something comes along that looks better. Investigate it well. Go with your heart, but make sure your head has really got it together here and you're not just making a knee-jerk reaction decision that you might regret later. So, and that goes for you students out there, too. If you're unhappy with the way things are going, your professors, your teachers, make sure you're making the right decision for yourself if you want to make a change. Good luck with that. Hey, it's time for Scorpios. Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. You start with the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is upright. And that's followed by the Two of Wands upright. And the Emperor's reversed. There's so many ways I could read this, Scorpios. There's a positive way and there's a not positive way. I had to stall there for a minute. All right, as I think about this, and I really feel here, in order to reduce the chaos in your life and also to, you know, maybe become a better manager or leader if you are leading a group or a team or a workplace, even you corporate leaders out there. Now, apply your strategy wisely. Plot it for success and ensure here that this success involves everyone. I think here you can expect good results to happen, but only if, you know, you choose to be a diligent, smart leader. This is reversed here. And just saying, you know, too, that you can, it's about the chaos, like I said, and mismanagement. You need to think about planning better, and you need to then, you can anticipate if you strategize well, if you involve everybody and get enough opinions to make a really good decision, and you don't just take it all upon yourself, I feel like you'll see that rewards will come in. But it's on you and how you choose to lead. Good luck with that. All right, we're on Sagittarians, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Well, you start off like, it's funny, fire sign, fellow fire sign. You start off the way Aries did with the Page of Wands reversed. You move that over there. And the Empress is reversed for you. Oh, and the Four of Swords is upright. Yikes. Well, you know, flus are still rampant, colds, allergies are coming in as the seasons are shifting and changing and kind of meshing with each other. I feel like here it's difficult to start anything new this week because you're just non-motivated for some reason. It could be that some of you are actually ill and under the weather. So do take care of yourself. This is a time for recovery. And so I feel here too, this is if there's a business or financial shortfall that you are going through right now, this is not the time to start something new. You have, you have to conserve your energy. You have to nurture yourself at this time and heal what's wrong, whether it is you physically or it's your business or workplace or your financial situation. Good luck with that. Okay, what about you Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading's for you for the week ahead. You have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords, Capricorns. Oh boy. The Star. The Star is upright. Eight of Wands, though, is reversed. Well, I like that star in the middle of those two cards, but it's still a very challenging situation for the Capricorns. You know, I feel here that there are just some battles we can't win. You know, if you are struggling in your workplace and, there's a lot of conflict or disagreements or chaos going on, it's time to walk. It's time to just walk away. There's nothing to be gained here on either side, actually, of whatever is going on, whether this is office politics and a personal conflict, or if this is just a real horrible, toxic work environment. You know, the bosses expect too much of you or are very mean to you and unfair. I feel here that you're spinning your wheels here. You're spinning your wheels here. You're wasting your energy here trying to write something that just may not be able to be righted. And I could go for investments, but I really do feel this is more a dealing with other people issue, because sometimes this card talks about connecting with others, and of course it's reversed. And then of course you've got a lot of toxic energy here between people with the Five of Swords. So move on. This may be telling you, like I mentioned earlier to somebody else who had this card, that your destiny may lie elsewhere and that there are better things out there for you. Trying to write this, it's not working, and it may not ever work. So good luck with that. Hey Aquarians, Sun, Moon, Rising is doing for you for the week ahead. That was a tough read for the Capricorns, and I have to say, seems to be like a tough week ahead. Mercury's getting its last laugh, I guess, with all of us. But let's see what we have for the Aquarians. Maybe you can uplift us. Well, maybe not, but you have the King of Pentacles reversed. At least the Empress is upright this time. And the Two of Cups is upright. Well, this might have a happy ending after all. We shall see. Okay, Aquarians. You know, if you get creative and productive and you work hard, you'll be able to clear up maybe some financial messes you created for yourself. Did you get behind in bills? Are you behind on your taxes? Have you been spending too much money? Have you been taking your eye off of the bottom line? Because remember, I told you again, watch the stock market and stuff. Watch your investments carefully. But you can think your way out of this. You can get creative, think your way out of this. And it's possible here, that if you partner with someone else in some way, you will be able to find a solution. Maybe, in this case, I have to say 2 heads are better than 1. And so I kind of feel here that others might be able to help you through this and give you some ideas that will spark your creativity and come up with a solution to turn things around. Good luck with that. That wasn't bad. All right. Let's move on to Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising. It's readings for you for the week ahead. Okay. Well, you little fishies, you. Pisces, you start with the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups is upright. How cute is that? And look at you, riding the horse of victory. 6 of Wands is upright as well. Now let's see what it's going to take to get here, right? Wow, you win the week, Pisces. It's been a long time coming for you, I think. But congrats, you win the week. This is pretty good. So, wow. I just say, immerse yourself. Put all your energy into one specific goal. Whatever it is, something you need to want to complete this week, a project, a goal, just to get it off your pile of work. Or is there something bigger? Something bigger. Are you working on a manuscript? Are you trying to initiate the start of a business? Whatever the case may be, your intuition should be telling you right now is the time to act and to focus on it, because victory could be assured. And if you need people to help and support you in this, I think you'll find the support is out there, because people want to see you succeed. So in particular, if this is something in the workplace and people are, hoping you can help them through a particular situation, get something done this week and solve a problem, they will be very grateful. So this is a real positive card. It's a positive card because your intuition is on point this week. You will know what it takes to achieve this victory, and you will have the energy drive to do it. And hopefully, because this card is upright, what it's telling you for advice is you will focus on the right thing you need to get it done. Oh, good luck with that. Wow, so that's what I have for everybody. I've got a bit of news this week, so we're going to get going about our shows. So today we have a live show from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come on and get any question answered. Get there early. Sundays are very busy, and we have a birthday reading to do, so sometimes that takes a little more time. All right, so then on Wednesday, we have Mr. O's Goth Tarot. Wednesday is Mr. O's Goth Tarot, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where he will update you on our monthly tarot shadow work reading we did at the beginning of the month, and he'll give you more tips on your shadow side. Join him, if you will. It's a video presentation you can watch anytime. And then on Thursday, I believe, let me just see here. Yeah. Okay, on Thursday is our live show. Our live show is going to be from 7 to 9 p.m. because it's Tarot After Dark. Don't forget. So 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll answer any of your questions again. So join us for that show. And on Friday, there is just so much going on. All right, let's get to it. So, Mr. O has his emotional exchanges. Join him for that at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and find out about love, romance, and interpersonal relations of all sorts for your week ahead. You can watch that video at any time. And then, okay, it is Sun in Aries. It's our birthday month. And that means two things are about to happen for a couple of reasons. Because I also didn't mention, for some reason, that it also happens to be spring equinox. Spring equinox on March 20th. How did I forget that? I guess because I was so excited about the Sun in Aries. So the thing is, we're going to have a monthly modality message that comes out that day that is good for the entire Aries season. So join us as we do that. And because it's spring equinox, we will also have my Syncing with the Seasons video that will be coming out the same day as we find a way to sync with the spring season. So that reading will be good for the entire spring season, and that video will also come out on September 20th. September. Oh my gosh, March 20th. I'm having a real brain drain here, so I had so much to report. So join us for that show, for all those videos, all three, emotional exchanges, monthly modality, and my Syncing with the Spring Season video will all be coming out that day. All right, don't forget on Saturday, busy as we are, happy hour is back. So happy hour is back. You can join us and get a single card positive message for your week ahead. That show will be on live at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday. That's it. I'm done. Take care, everybody. Have a great week ahead, and we hope to see you soon. Bye-bye for now.